Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family. Because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
What if everything you thought you knew about your favorite stars was suddenly shattered in one unforgettable night? Last weekend, the Chinese entertainment world was shaken to its core when two of the biggest names, Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi, were caught in what appeared to be an intimate encounter at an exclusive bar in Shanghai. The footage has sparked global debate, with fans divided, contracts at risk, and questions that no one has dared to ask. Until now. On an ordinary Saturday night in Shanghai, a city that never sleeps, the entertainment industry was shaken by a revelation no one could have predicted. Inside Midnight Velvet Bar, a place synonymous with exclusivity and absolute privacy, two of China's most admired celebrities, Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi, were captured in what appeared to be a deeply intimate encounter. This bar is not just another nightlife destination. It is a fortress for the elite, known for its rigorous security protocols, its no photography policy enforced by ex-military staff, and its reputation as the one space where public figures can breathe freely, away from the constant gaze of cameras. To see images leak from this fortress is not just surprising. It is extraordinary, a rupture in the invisible shield that has protected countless stars before them. For Liu Yuning, the actor and singer whose career has been built on discipline and an image of independence, to be seen leaning so closely toward Zhao Lusi, the nation's beloved screen darling, is to witness a crack in the carefully crafted stories their teams have told the world. The footage did not show staged smiles or polite exchanges. It revealed a softness in their gestures, the kind of unspoken understanding that cannot be rehearsed for the screen. Observers described moments where their laughter blended, where a gentle touch lingered longer than friendship allows. These were not grand declarations of love, but subtle, unmistakable signals of closeness, captured in a place where secrecy should have been guaranteed. What intensifies the shock is not simply the suggestion of romance, but the context. Midnight Velvet is designed to be impenetrable, a sanctuary against exactly this kind of revelation. For cameras to pierce its defenses raises unsettling questions. Was this a calculated betrayal from within? An insider willing to break unspoken codes of loyalty? Or was it sheer coincidence, the rare alignment of opportunity and risk? Either possibility unsettles both fans and industry insiders, because it suggests that no barrier is unbreakable, no secret is truly safe. This revelation forces audiences to reconsider what they know about these two stars. It challenges the narratives of innocence and independence, opening the door to a new story, one that blends vulnerability, risk, and perhaps genuine affection. And in a world where images often speak louder than words, the sight of Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi in those unguarded moments has become more powerful than any script they have ever performed. Only hours after the footage began spreading across social media platforms, Zhao Lusi's management team rushed to issue a statement. At first glance, it seemed like the typical response we have come to expect from agencies handling celebrity controversies. Calm words, a dismissal of rumors, an insistence that nothing unusual had taken place. Yet for many who read it carefully, the statement felt strangely hollow, almost rehearsed, as though it had been drafted more to contain panic than to reveal truth. Instead of closing the door on speculation, it flung that door wide open, and in doing so, it deepened the intrigue rather than silencing it. The words chosen by her agency were supposed to reassure, but they carried an edge of desperation. Industry analysts immediately picked apart the language, pointing out contradictions and vague phrasing that left too much unsaid. Rather than clarity, there was ambiguity. Rather than transparency, there was a sense of evasion. Fans who had once trusted every official announcement now found themselves questioning whether they were being told the whole story. It was no longer just about what the footage showed, but about why the response seemed designed to blur rather than illuminate. This defensive stance sparked a wave of speculation about the motives behind such a hurried release. Was the management team protecting Zhao Lusi from scandal? Or were they attempting to shield larger financial interests, endorsement deals, brand partnerships, or ongoing projects worth millions? The entertainment industry is built on carefully maintained images, and for Zhao Lusi, her value as a star is intertwined with her reputation for innocence and purity. To have that image compromised by whispers of a late-night rendezvous could have immediate financial consequences. By issuing their statement so quickly, her agency may have hoped to preserve those fragile contracts. Yet, ironically, the speed and vagueness of their reaction only convinced many that there was more to hide. What made this moment especially significant was the emotional reaction it triggered among her followers. Some felt insulted by what they saw as a clumsy attempt at damage control, treating them not as loyal supporters but as a crowd to be managed. Others grew more protective, sensing that Zhao Lusi herself might be caught in a web spun by managers and investors, her personal truth buried under the weight of corporate calculation. The result was a shift in the narrative. The story was no longer only about two celebrities seen together at a bar, but about the machinery of the industry itself and the extent to which it will bend the truth to maintain control. The story of Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi being seen together in such an intimate setting matters far beyond the fleeting drama of a tabloid headline. At its heart, this moment touches on the fragile balance between image, expectation, and the immense weight of the entertainment industry. Both stars have built their reputations not only on talent, but on carefully crafted identities. For Lu Yuning, that identity is one of discipline, independence, and the allure of the unattainable bachelor. A persona that has drawn millions of fans to invest their admiration, their time, and even their financial support into his career. For Zhao Lusi, her career has blossomed around a different but equally powerful image: purity, innocence, and the light-hearted charm that made her a darling of family-friendly dramas and the face of lucrative endorsement campaigns. When the two of them are suddenly seen together in a way that suggests romance, the worlds built around those identities begin to tremble. The stakes are not limited to their personal lives. Behind every smile on screen and every carefully staged promotional photo lies a complex network of contracts, clauses, and financial commitments. Advertising companies that have invested millions in Zhao Lusi's innocent image now face uncertainty. Producers who rely on Lu Yuning's bachelor charm to draw in audiences worry about how fans might respond to seeing him in a committed relationship. These are not abstract risks. They are immediate, measurable, and potentially devastating. Careers in the entertainment industry can shift in an instant, and one encounter, captured in the wrong light, can set off a chain reaction that impacts countless people. From the stars themselves, to the investors who backed them, to the fans who believed in the authenticity of the images they presented. Yet, beyond the financial implications, there is something more profound at play. This moment forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth about how much control the industry and the public demand over the private lives of its stars. Is it fair to expect actors and singers to live out the fantasies their fans project onto them? Or should they be free to build genuine connections, even if it contradicts the roles they are paid to embody? The sight of Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi together at that bar is not just a scandal. It is a mirror held up to the entertainment world, revealing both its fragility and its relentless hunger for perfection. It matters because it asks us as an audience what we value more: the image we are sold or the humanity behind it. And here's where the story touches something deeper: the emotions of the fans. Some supporters feel betrayed, asking, "Were we lied to all along?" Others defend the stars, reminding the world that even celebrities are human beings who deserve love and happiness. The divide has turned social media into a battlefield of emotions: anger, sadness, but also compassion and hope. And for the stars themselves, if this is indeed a real relationship, it may be one of the most challenging love stories in the Chinese entertainment industry, fighting not only for affection but for survival in the face of overwhelming pressure. But perhaps we should ask a different question. Instead of focusing only on scandal, what if this moment forces the industry to rethink the way it controls the personal lives of celebrities? Entertainment lawyers are already suggesting that future contracts may need to be rewritten, giving artists more freedom and humanity. And fans too may begin to reflect. Do we love our idols only for the roles they play? Or are we ready to embrace them as real people with real emotions? This story is far from over. As new details emerge, one thing is certain: the world is watching. Whether this was a misunderstanding, a secret romance, or the beginning of a cultural shift, Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi have already written a chapter that will be remembered in entertainment history. What do you think? Is this just a scandal? Or could it be something more meaningful? Share your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. And if you don't want to miss the next twist in this story, make sure you subscribe to Update X24H, hit the notification bell and stay tuned for our next update. Thank you for watching, and remember, in the world of entertainment, the truth is often stranger than fiction.